So one of the things I love about nature is there's always a lesson and insight and a reflection back to us on what we need to learn or see or understand. And there are always signs along the way in so many forms and shapes. But, most of us, most of the time, often tend to ignore them and just kind of see them as inconsequential things when really they're all these guiding principles, or not principles, all these guiding tools on our path in life. And, heed them. If you take a moment to appreciate why you're seeing words or numbers or symbols or slippery, what comes into your path that is in your frame of reference. So a curious thing, one thing I've noticed about vloggers is the most popular posts actually show the person in the environment, and I probably should do that. I don't know what you can see, but hey, happy day. But for me, I feel like, well, you need to let me know. Would you prefer to see me in these vlogs, or would you prefer to enjoy the beautiful environment that I'm in? Anyway, back to the point, which is I don't like taking selfies or sharing selfies. I don't enjoy or I don't resonate with so many pretty things in the colors. Love it. All the bracken. Anyway, I keep losing my track. Signs of autumn. But yep, it resonates with being narcissistic to put myself in my videos. Look, I'm not critiquing anybody, each to their own. Like I say, the popular videos seem to be the ones where the individual is actually in it themselves. But I kind of, again, feel like, you know how I look. Do you really want to be staring at my mug? Would you not rather see where I am and what I'm doing, as opposed to being the focal point? I like to make all this beauty the focal point. So, yeah, it's been really a tough few years. For a little update, I've been living somewhere I don't enjoy, not the weather, like energetically, it just did not resonate with me. And it's curious because about a year ago, someone gifted me with a reading, intuitive reading, and they said in the reading, you'll be better off east. And at the time I was like, I don't align with that. I moved where I moved to. I'm just going to catch my breath. I moved where I moved to for a purpose. And, it's kind of disappointing, but that did not materialize after giving it a good few years. In fact, if I give you any advice as a very experienced mover from place to place, it takes about 9 months to find your feet in a new environment. Know where to shop, learn the culture, meet some people, find things you enjoy doing, like gyms, etc. in my life anyway, but whatever, your hobbies are, you'll start to find your way a bit. But you really should give it at least 18 months to integrate into any new place. So I did that. I gave it a good, I would say 2.5 years, and didn't resonate with the culture, with the energy of the people, and most of all, I did not resonate with the work I was doing. So I was doing care work and looking after the demented in their homes. What a luxury for them, what a privilege. But I was good at it, I'm good at it because I care, I'm an empath, I'm compassionate. I know how to put other people's needs first. I'm a humanitarian at heart. Like, I really do give a fuck. But I did not get 1 ounce of satisfaction. All I know is that I've served some karmic debt and perhaps even hopefully created some dharma. And but within my soul, in fact, I found it very, it definitely disconnected me from my soul and not my purpose in life. And I've kind of felt very disconnected from my spirit, and it really depleted me of energy. I found myself very fatigued often. Look, the hours were hella long, 10 plus hours a day. So very draining. You know, you have to exercise so much patience and kindness, even when you definitely, oh look, crossroads. I'm going to take the left path because that path does not, oh cute, maybe we should go up there, have a little sit on the bench and continue this conversation before we take the left path back to destination. Blackberries, love it. There's so much food. One could forage and feed off. Anyway, let me pause this, turn around and perhaps talk at you, as K Patcher says.